Good morning to all the dignitaries. Myself, Sharmani Gowda from MS Lamaya College of Law, Bangalore Urban District. The national education policy is being framed keeping in mind the high aspirations of the youth of our country. The country's focus on schoolbook academics has been an outdated approach and thus eliminated. The country is remaking our education system to foster greater creativity, artistry, and play. Why is our education system so poor? What changes can be brought in? And what can we learn from the developed countries? The new NEP policy has addressed the major criticisms and brought about a revolutionary change in our education system. With the introduction of flexibility, the students have been given profound flexibility in choosing their subjects. A student can opt political science with economics, he can opt chemistry with history. This is an amazing initiative taken by the government. With the large transformation in the academic structure of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 system, which is similar to the Western countries, today we have preschool of 5 years, preparatory stage of 3 years from class 3 to 5, middle stage of 3 years from class 6 to 8, and secondary stage of 4 years from class 9 to 12. The entire system is built involving knowledge seeking and critical analysis. With the introduction of internships, coding, and vocational training jobs like electrician, plumbing, carpentry, etc., the new NEP policy has introduced this. But in India, these jobs are looked at disdain due to the mindset of the people of our country. So the government is making structural changes to change the mindset of the people of our country today, which is praiseworthy. The new NEP policy has laid emphasis on primary education being in regional languages to promote multilingualism. And also, the government today is spending 6% of GDP mainly on education, which is a greater target. And also, we have multiple entry-exit options at undergraduate level with appropriate certificate courses, which is facilitating the youth of our country today. In regard to the science behind brain activity, the neuroscientists have discovered two forms of thinking, the left-directed thinking and the right-directed thinking. So the left hemisphere is driven by your reading, writing, and logical thinking, whereas your right hemisphere is the conceptual thinking and emotional expressions and a big picture mind. So the left hemisphere is called the alphabetic mind and the right is called your conceptual mind. But in the modern contemporary world, the right-directed thinking has been underemphasized and neglected in all the schools. Our culture is overprizing left-directed thinking rather than the counterpart, which has led to mere binary thinking. So in the coming conceptual era, the right-directed thinking is moving towards gaining a whole new mind. The new NEP policy in this regard has given much scope to conceptual thinking by promoting quality research in the field of arts, music, philosophy, writing, etc. And it's embracing the art integrated education. It's not only promoting employment in teaching sector, it is also promoting employment in art galleries, museums, and heritage sites. So I'm immensely glad and proud that there has been a dynamic shift in our Indian education system after 3 decades, which will work wonders for the youth of our country. Thank you.